What up, guys? How's it going today? It's been a little bit since I've streamed. It's been a little while. I've got a new camera. $1,000 keyboard. Yeah, dude. $1,000 keyboard, right? It's only $1,000 because aftermarket. I mean, a Key65. I forgot what it was during group buy. I want to say it was around like 450, 350. What up, Russ? Ooh, Rickmaster, thank you for the follow. But I've stopped for a little bit and then got a new camera, mainly because I wanted to pick streaming back up and get into light photography for keyboards, taking a picture of a rectangular aluminum box, basically. So for now, I have just the basic setup. I'm waiting for some lights to come in. It's a little grainy, but I mean, for everything for the first time, it looks pretty good to me. I need a mount above me because right now it's over my shoulder. So that'll come soon. But yeah, in front of me today, this is my board. This is a KVD 8X Mark II with shiny GMK Honeywell. Round 1. They changed the icons for round 2. So, yeah. I bought this one secondhand. No accents. See, yeah, I didn't want accents on a pink board, though. Because I don't think the accents would look good with it on the pink board. And anyways, this isn't going to stay pink. I'm going to make this one purple. It has an anno issue, and you can see it right there. Clearly. You see that? Yeah. So, I bought it with the sole purpose to change the color on it. I really didn't care what color I was going to get. It has retooled blacks on a brass plate, and I don't like it at all. So yeah, I'm going to turn this into purple. And I really dig GMK Mecha 01 right now. It's on Novelty's site. I just binge watched Evangelion the other day, and it blew my mind. I love that show. So, yeah, this is going to become my Evangelion board. I'm probably going to do purple and then maybe some green stripes every now and then, or like green lines somewhere. But, yeah, this is my board that I have right now. Today, we will be building a Key65. I started doing services, free builds if you're in the city of San Antonio, Texas. Give me 1 second. I don't mind working on boards for free. I won't loop. That's like something they have to do. But let's check it out. Hey, what up, Angel? Oh, finally different resolution options. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was probably had something to do with my webcam. But let's open this board. $1,000 keyboard. It came with gloves, so I'm gonna put those on for it. Hope everyone's staying safe. The US is still fucked and probably will be fucked for the next couple of months. COVID's really like screwed up the year for everybody. So in the Key65 we get the gaskets. A lot of gaskets. The bump-ons. I don't know if I like these bump-ons. They're okay. But you get a looks like a silicone rubber mat. It doesn't go over the space bar, but it goes over most keys. So it goes like this. And then I don't know if this is a palm plate or a polycard plate. Because on one side it looks to be clear, but then on this side it's white. So I'm not too sure. And then the PCB. I haven't really taken a look too much at this board. I opened it when I got it from the dude, but that was it. And then the actual board itself. It's a polycarbonate with the F key blocker and a like forest green color. The mid piece is forest green. And then the weight is gray with forest green. My guess is he's probably going to use this with camping. I don't... that's strange. So it looks like the gaskets are small gaskets, not large ones. That'll be interesting. I've been wanting to type on one of these boards, so I'm glad he wanted me to build it for him. I'm excited. Polycarb looks really nice. A little bit of scratches on the inside, up at the top. It's not bad at all. Let's take these off. The switches that we have today are, I think, so these are linears, and I think they're the UHM stems in Telio housing. So I'm not too sure how these are going to sound. The ones I have are in ink housing, so they sound different. They're really smooth, like extremely smooth. So they feel really nice, but the ones in my ink housing did not sound good at all. So the board didn't come with screws, it looks like. Just the feet. Or not a screws. It came with screws already in, but did not come. Hey Kay, how's it going? I'm doing okay. Still on that job hunt, but thought for now I'd build some boards. So let's go ahead and take this apart. Yeah, I worked on new stuff for my stream today, this morning. I got the mounting system and camera all set up. At first I was really worried because there was a lot of like lens grain, a lot of film grain, I guess. Oh nice, you have a Key65 too? That's awesome. But I started adjusting my lighting and adding more lights to my setup, and so far it's good. There's still a little bit of grain. My ISO is set to 800. So it's, I believe the aperture is set as small as it can go, and that's 3.5, f3.5. But yeah, I mean, I bought a bundle. Mech Market, man. Mech Market made this board $1,000. Blame them, not me. This mid piece is interesting. I knew, okay. Oh, that's so weird. What? Okay. So there's gasket mounts on the bottom of this. And I guess one's for top. And then do I put, strange. Time to sell, boys. Yeah, dude. This one isn't mine though. So I'm not the lucky owner of this board. I already have a board that's worth a couple thousand, and I refuse to sell it. So Chiron King, thank you for the follow, man. Gaskets between the bottom and mid and plate. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so these strips I think go on the bottom, and then they go on the back of this. And then I put some on top of this, and then some on top of this. So this is a different gasket material than my Bauer. My Bauer used Poron strips, which the build that I'll be doing tomorrow uses Poron strips. It's a I have a Polaris from the same customer. So are they customers if I'm doing the service for free? Oh man. This is kind of hard to get out. What the heck? It feels like it wasn't cut all the way. Oh, really? The amount given to... Do count the gaskets because the amount given to me didn't fit every cutout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. What? That's stupid. Wait a minute. Are they expecting me to reuse the gaskets in the middle? Or how did you get more, Huey? Kay, did you have this issue with yours? They gave me enough small ones, I can tell. I think. Let's count these. So it looks like... Do I put one in the middle right there? I guess I would. That's kind of dumb. You can reuse the pieces from spares. That's bad. That's cringe. Big yikes. Big oof. Okay, I'll have to do that. The adhesive for this one didn't even stick on properly. It'll stay though, because most of it's on. I'd say like... Oh man. This gasket strip is a mess. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put the adhesive already there. Put some more. Because it came off, like... Are these cut exact? Yeah, okay, we're good on that one. Plate material for this one, I don't know if it's palm or polycarb. I can't tell. Because it's white on this side, but it's clear on the other side. Could be palm. Unless I'm supposed to peel off this side. Oh, is this adhesive? Wait. This peels though. This is polycarb for sure. Why does this have adhesive on the back of it? The rubber gasket that I came with. Doesn't look like it has adhesive. Well, my guess is it's supposed to stick to the side that... Yeah. It's gonna go like this. Yeah. This is definitely polycarb. Let's see. This is feeling weird. At least it's not sticking, like, or there's not small cutouts for it. There you go. Wow. It still has the least satisfying peel ever. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do much because of all the small cutouts for it. But you can see, look at this. You can see all the frills from like it being straight from the being cut I hope this is exact. I hope this is correct. Man. Set that there. Let's go back to doing these. Man. This is like strange. I thought these would just come right off. Like easy. Yeah, like should I do this build or go to the Polaris? Cause like that if one of these strips comes off bad, I'll let the owner know. We'll move over to the Polaris today. That's fine. I have both ready to go. So yeah, what the fuck, dude? The adhesive is so strong on this side that whenever I try to pull one off, it leaves the adhesive on there. Is this supposed to be correct? Like, am I not doing this the correct way, or? Okay, that one came off correct. There we go. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to use the middle piece too. So I'll have to get my knife. This one's correct. Okay. Let's keep going from the scent. So these gaskets are going in fine. This is strange, man. Okay. So there's the 6 on the bottom. Move that board up here. There we go. Okay, I got 2 more and then I gotta use my knife on this, which is odd to me. Okay. Let's do this bottom part. Okay. Let me get my knife real fast. Give me 1 second. Middle 2 slots. Well, so I was just planning on let's see, can I so we cut that. There we go. Come on, Tara. There we go. This is weird. It's the exact length though, so it works. Upside down. I'm gonna use a different one. And I'm going to cut out the middle part of it. This is kind of what I did for the Bower. The Bower had a gasket that was, oh, look, that's just straight silicone now. Just lift it. There we go. I know the Bower had custom strips. This doesn't seem like it has custom strips. This just seems like they had stock strips that they were able to send you. Huey, you sure I was supposed to put it on top and bottom? Hold on, wait a minute. I don't think I was supposed to put these on there. I don't think you were right. I think, because that seems like it's too compressed, or not compressed enough. There's a gap. I can take them off. It's just adhesive. It's not going to stay on the board either. It's really weak adhesive if you try to pull it off. Is it supposed to be compressed on top and bottom like that? I'm thinking there's only supposed to be one layer for this. It will compress when you screw it on, you're sure. Because I feel like there's only supposed to be one layer and they sent you extras for a reason and you weren't supposed to do this. That would make the most sense. I don't think they meant for you to do this, like 100%. They wouldn't send you just not enough. And then they sent you to put some on the top of the board. And what this is for is this just compresses both in the middle, from the top of the board and the bottom of the board. This doesn't have any gaskets on it. I don't believe you're supposed to put gaskets on this middle piece. Let me, hold on. I'm gonna look it up real fast because like yours compresses flush. Yeah, see the thing is that I think yours might have too much compression and it's just stiff. Oh, lightning. Diego, thank you so much, man. I was watching your stream the entire time. Thank you. I enjoyed seeing the what was the Trivium keyboard called again? The one that you were building with Yolch. Oh man, dude, I love Yolch. You made me like realize I should have got Yolch when it came out. So, Key65. Let's take a look real fast. Weaving, yeah, the Weaving was amazing, dude. I like if they run another buy of that, I'll probably join. Right now, I'm looking at the Key65 because I think I put the. Ooh. Please do, man. But I think this Key65. I don't think there's supposed to be gaskets on top and bottom. I'm like trying to read up on it right now. I think there's supposed to be gaskets on the bottom part and the top half. And this is sandwiched in between. Because I don't feel like they sent me enough. And this feels like there's too much of a, like it's going to be too compressed. Give me another round of weave-in. The designer, does that just come back? Yeah. That's dope. Yeah, let me, I see the, is this the group buy? That's the group buy page. Real case down, top side. Gaskets place middle. Gaskets for weight. Wait. Where were the strips supposed to go? So I see bottom. That's interesting. So there are supposed to be gaskets on this, but they don't send you enough. Strange. They send me a. Look at this. I had to cut the actual gasket spots and make my own gaskets from this. Strange. So, let me see. Top case, middle. I know this gets sandwiched. Something seems off. Or are these gaskets supposed to hit? They are pre-cut. So there was pre-cut ones, but there wasn't enough listed. I'm wondering if these are just meant to touch. Hold on. I'll build the board, but like it seems really off to me because of like how high this piece sits. I guess it's supposed to be sandwiched. I'll leave it how it is because you peeled yours off. Weird. Yeah, no, I peeled mine off, but did you have enough? Thoughts on Primus? Oh, Primus is dope. I wanted to buy one, but they sold out too fast. And as you can tell, keyboards right now are going for $1,000. This Key65, someone paid $1,000. Not this guy, but the ones that are on Mech Market right now are wild. They blew my mind how much people are paying for them. 2K? Shit. Let's see. I'm wondering if I was supposed to just use small pieces, but like strange. Small pieces on the backside. See, but like if you look at the group buy page, it shows small pieces for the bottom side too. But why would they send you the big pieces for that? Where were those supposed to go? Like, maybe? Pizza guy, thank you for the follow, man. 75 doo-doo? So that is a hot take, my dude. Iron 65. What's up? Visionary, let me check out what you posted. Yeah, no, this is what I'm looking at. Yeah. But why would they send you the big strips? What's the purpose of the big strips if they like have these small little nubs? And this, like, the adhesive on these is not that great. This one doesn't even have adhesive anymore. It's just a silicone piece. So like, it was just extra that I chopped up from there. I'm not. So, haters gonna hate. I actually just have a 75 coming in, my first. Oh, is that my, yeah, that's my first one. The Godspeed 75. I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm interested to see it. So, Wolfling, I have Zine. Thank you for the follow. I have a idea for a board that's a 65. It's gonna sound stupid, with F-row up to F8 for MMOs. Could be 60, 65. I don't know yet, but I like my arrows. I want to call it the Fate, and it's themed after Final Fantasy 14. Because if any of you guys play the games, you guys know that there's like things you can do called fates in the game. So I think it'd be pretty cool to name a board after that, and then potentially try to get some artwork for like a weight or a badge or something for it. It'll be a weird design though, but so, there we go. Yeah, I played 14 a little bit. It's been a while since I played. Yeah, that'd be dope. Class icon badges? Potentially. I gotta see what I can and can't do. That would be, I don't want to get in legal trouble. But, man, yeah. Okay. Franco I, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I am currently making this Key65. The owner lives here locally. I build boards for free locally to anybody that lives near me. Tilted? Right shift? I'll show it in a second. Give me a moment. So this KBD8X that I have, I actually bought secondhand. It's B stock for sure. If you look closely at the bottom left corner, you can see this NO is kind of bad on it. I plan on powder coating it a purple color to match Mecha 01. It's currently one of my favorite sets that's being ran right now. No, it's straight. Right? My board's crooked. Yeah, it's straight. J and K look crooked. Yeah, it's probably just the angle. Yeah, H and J. You can see the gap between H and J, G and H, and J and K. Yeah. No, I didn't build this board. This is how the board came to me. I just put keycaps on it. So, but yeah, that'll be dope when it's done getting recoated. I'm currently waiting on my Brutal 60 SE. That's at the powder coat shop. I recoated it to a metallic white color. I've seen pictures of it online and a video of it, of the color, so I'm hoping it looks amazing on that board. And I have Honeywell that I could put on that board since it's all white, or I could do Peaches and Cream. And I think that'll look really beautiful on that board. I just got the weight polished on that board too, so it'll be pretty cool. Deathly Queen. So my plan for that set, I'm still working on trying to get novelties that aren't going to be copywritten created for it, along with a desk pad. I haven't really worked on it much recently. I've been kind of focused on trying to figure out things for Crusader. But Deathly Queen will probably run next year if I can get everything going on it. I've talked to one vendor about it, and like I've looked at the colors in person for the Pantones. So like I like the colors that I have selected right now. Colors are going to stay the same. The kits are definitely going to change. So they the kits on it right now are the ones on the IC aren't correct. I mean, well, the writing for them is correct, but the actual render that I have is out of date, and I'm waiting to get new renders. The person that I have rendering it, I haven't talked to in a few months. They told me they would finish it in a few months, and it's been a while. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess this squeezes it all together. Server, Toki, I added you. I play on... What is it? Adamantoise. So... $1,000 keyboard stream, yes. How are you doing, Zoom? Yeah, this board is a Key65 made by Fox Labs, and currently on Mech Market, it's going for a hot price. Final Fantasy XI, man, yeah, that game's old. Oh no, this is gonna be a pain to get out. Oh no. The aftermarket prices for keyboards right now is like big stonks. Oh, there we go. It came out really fast. People are flipping like crazy. Anything. Any board or key set that they can get a hold of, people are flipping. And I don't like that. Lately, I've been selling stuff for at cost or however much I paid for it, but I will not sell it for more. I am a sheep and bought GMK Modern Dolch for a high price of $350 for all the kits. I will never do that again. That was like a one-time set where I wanted round one so bad. But yeah. Okay, so this is an interesting way for this. Let me lift this. So you can see it. That's pretty dope. So I can flip kits. Whew. I did not condone flipping kits. If you do that, that is up to you, at your discretion. Kriegar TV, TTV, thanks for the follow, man. I'm just trying to get my money, not about flipping. See? And like, I'd say a lot of times now, for sets, I'll have friends that are like, hey, I heard you're getting this. If you don't want it, I'll buy it. And then I mean, I've sold a couple things that group by price to friends. Like, if they flip it, they got to live with that guilty conscience. So, let's see. Stabs. I'm going to test the PCB next, and then we'll work on looping stabs. This would be interesting. The Toki knows. Okay. So, this customer sent me 2 pairs of stabs, one for this and one for the Polaris. Wait, I'm an idiot. I don't know why. I was talking to him today and I was like, hey, did you want split right shift? It's a 65, you have to get split right shift. There's no other option. Yeah, Zine's correct. Most GMK sets will run again if there's enough interest. There's been sets in the past. And typically, I'd say, well, nowadays, any set that comes out for GMK is flipping at a high price. But originally, it was only the cool sets that nobody joined that were flipping at high prices. Like Olivia, Shoko, and Serica. Those 3 sets were like the start of like people paying an insane amount of money for sets. But recently, I don't know what it is. Any set that comes out is being sold on Mech Market for like $280 or higher. It's crazy. Yeah, see, thank you. Like it was unused Moto and it was all 3 kits. So I was like, you know what? That's a pretty fair price. And it sat on that person's post for a couple of days. So I was like, I'm gonna go for it. Like I know it's a little bit much, but yeah. Yeah. But I think what it is we're getting such an influx of people in this community that it's getting to the point where there's so many sets that are being ran and people are just joining, realizing all those sets ran in the past. They're willing to pay any amount of money for them now. So, all right, let me get my lube and my brush real fast too. Okay. Okay, so I have a bag of lube. Different types of lube. All my lube. For stabs, I use 205G0. And for switches, I use 205G0. Let's pull out this bag. Lube gets everywhere, so like I try to put it in bags to like stop it from getting everywhere. Yeah, I love lube too. Oh, this is all. Whew. I got the OG, not the OG, but some of the old Krellbit jars. Back in the day, he used to sell lube in these little containers. Yeah, I got some more 205. I got a lot of 205. So, and then I bought stonks in what is it, Cristo 129, and Nowadays I just stick to 205. How much is in this? Yeah, okay, we have enough. Ooh, actually, this is a brand new jar. I didn't even realize I had a brand new one. This one's empty. Literally. Oh, congrats, Zoom. That's awesome. $60 TKL. I've been growing into TKLs lately. I don't know what it is. Like, I bought this. So I had a Matrix 1.2 OG. And then when I first got laid off, I had to unfortunately sell it for rent that month. But since I bought this KBD8X, and then I have a prototype TKL coming in from a private group buy, so I'm excited for that. Man, this is like brand spanking new jar. There's been a lot of keyboard group buys lately. I know Primus just finished. Primus went by so fast. And what was the other one? Oh, the NK60 or 65. That whole fiasco. Like I fear that it's gonna get worse. That you're gonna start seeing more people make rage posts about these small vendors when they run their boards, how they sell out really fast. Like the next one that I see happening is gonna be Primus went in like 6 minutes, I believe. All the spots were filled, like insanely fast. 2 minutes, my bad. Yeah. So Primus went in 2 minutes for the first come first serve, and from my understanding, a lot, like not a majority of them, but there was a lot of people that got 2 boards. So that's gonna be like the market for those. That's gonna flip. People are gonna flip it for sure. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen that Iron 165. That thing's going for $2,000. That's ridiculous. Like, it's a nice board. I've seen protos of it. I haven't seen the actual full production one yet. I like it a lot, but like $2,000 for that. Like, I guess. I mean, if you wait, I've heard that they're gonna run more of them. So I guess if you want it like now, it's kind of like me with Modern Dolch though. Like, I guess I can't really speak on that, but man, just $2,000's a lot. I'd rather spend $2,000 on a trying to find a key colt. Like, yeah, like I'd go for a key colt or for like a Jane for $2,000. I don't even know if Janes go for $2,000 anymore. At the time that because I was able to get the Jane V2 regular, and man, that board. So I didn't realize how valuable those boards were, and I was one of the first people to flip it. And it's not that I was trying to flip it. I got into the buy and like was super hyped for it. chose my colors and everything. And then I mentioned it on Reddit that I chose certain colors, and like I was asking others about it. And then I had a dude message me asking how much I wanted, and I jokingly was like, "Ha, $2,000." I paid $550 for it, so I was never expecting anybody to be like, "Okay." Like this is before, like the only board that was going for $2,000, like that I could think of back then were like OTDs and Key Cults, because this is Key Cult was like also just making the first #1. And I told the guy $2,000, and he was like, he didn't say okay. He was like, how about what did he say? How about $1,250 or something like that? And I was like, what? Well, is this guy serious? So I started like looking into it, and then he eventually gave me $1,750 for it at the time, and I took it because I was like, that's a lot of money, and I got like shit on by other people. I felt bad because like I wasn't trying to do that, and then Sam was super nice at like being okay. That's fine. Like I've never entered for another TGR board because I just don't want that risk looming over my head again, and I respect Sam enough to not want to flip the board. So and like now that I think about it, that's the only board that I've ever like flipped. So but yeah, I got $1,750 and I got shit on for it at the time. And then now they're going for fucking $4,000. So like I don't know, man. I feel like I got gypped. But it is what it is. That's all in the past. I'm holding on to my Bower. So almost flipped like 5 boards to LAX security though. They didn't stop me when I was going to... Oh, Sean, you're talking about the incident. So, for those of you that don't know, I have friends that invited me to the SoCal meetup. So I ended up going out there, and I had some boards that were getting Cerakoted here in town, and that they were being delivered to 159, who owns Project Keyboards, and he was like, "Hey, I'm going to the SoCal meetup. Why don't you just give me the boards there in person?" I was like, "Okay, that's fine." So I land in LA, everything's fine. He gave me a Pelican case for the boards, and I accidentally, like, the Pelican case, like I carried it with me. It was my carry-on. So it was fine. Everything was fine. Met up with Kelly. I think it's his name, Kelly B87 on Twitch, I believe. I met up with him because we were gonna take we're waiting for our friend to pick us up, Gandalf, and trying to find where we're gonna meet up Gandalf at. I sat down the Pelican case that had those boards. And we walked away, and it didn't even dawn on me, like, thinking about that box. And we crossed the street, and he's on the phone with Gandalf, and then I'm standing there, just waiting and like trying to figure out what he's gonna do. And then the light changes, and like we're already across the street, and then I think for a second, and I was like, wait, I don't have the Pelican case. And I look across the street exactly where we were at, from, and I just see 2 guys on a phone looking at this Pelican case on the ground, not touching it, like super afraid. And I was like, oh fuck, I left the box over there. Someone's gonna steal it, or like some shit. Come to find out, it was the airport security, and they thought it was a bomb threat. So yeah, that was pretty scary. I ended up opening it and showing them it was like metal keyboards, and they're like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh god, that could have gone really badly. Like, I'm just glad. Like, honestly, I'm glad it was them that saw it and not some random strangers that would have called 911. Because the airport security guys, they didn't call 911. They were just calling the airport police. Like, I guess it's not as bad. That could have been like a bad situation on our hands. But yeah, never again. Everything's gonna be in one bag. I'm not gonna have separate bags that I'm trying to hold and carry all at once. So that could have turned out a lot uglier than it was. Ha! The bomb. But yeah, the SoCal meetup was fun. We did Korean barbecue. We went to, I think it's called Little Tokyo, the area. And then we did Hot Pot. So, Nervous Scarab, thanks for the follow. But I had a good time. It was fun. The meetup was cool. Got to meet a lot of people. Got to see a lot of friends. So it's funny because I've been to the only two I could say only 3 meetups I've been to that were not in my state of Texas have been the Seattle meetup, the SoCal meetup, and the KeyCon in New York. And that was really cool. That was awesome. All 3 of them have been awesome. The tours that I've gotten, I've never gotten a tour in Seattle. Typically, I've just hung out with friends and like we went to a house party in Seattle. But the New York KeyCon meetup, I got a tour from Mr. Petrov of New York it was me, Dixie Mech, Ham Kenobi, and Dixie's wife, Miss Dixie. And Mr. Petrov gave us like this insanely good tour of New York all in one day. And I think that beat my trip that I took with my parents to New York for like a week. The 1-day tour, like I walked 17 miles and it was worth it. Like my legs hurt a lot, but we did so much and had so much fun. We went to the World Trade Center and then we went to we're at Central Park. We went to a cafe, and I got to try out what was it called? Vegemite. It wasn't actually that bad. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, I was in New York for the KeyCon meetup last year. Oh, was it last year? Yeah, that was KeyCon 2019, I believe. Yes. Yeah. Oh man, this whole year was like messing with me because I've not done anything. KeyCon was awesome in New York. I was gonna go to the KeyCon that they were gonna have this year, but I didn't buy a ticket because I didn't know if I was gonna have vacation for it. Because I actually took a trip to Japan in March. I was in Japan for 3 weeks. That was a lot of fun. I loved it. I am definitely going back again next year if possible. It just depends on this virus because if the states keep having the virus, they're not going to let anybody into Japan. So, like, oh, you visited your family there. That's awesome, Kay. Yeah, me and my friends, I went with 9 other friends, and we got an Airbnb in Shinjuku, and I think that was the best thing we could have done. It was the most expensive Airbnb, but I know Sean, man, I wish I could have gone. I would have kissed you on the lips, dude. Oh baby, yeah. No, yeah, KeyCon would have been fun. I've talked to Rensuya. I think next year I might try to get Airbnb with him for KeyCon. So, Kappa Pride. Big cap pride. But yeah, Japan was amazing. We stayed. Our train station was like called Takada no Baba. It's just such a crazy name for like a train station. It's pretty silly. But like we were, I think like 10 minutes away from Shibuya. It was great. We'd go shopping and be like, "Hey guys, we're going back to the Airbnb. We'll be back like real quick." So let's see. Let's see. Come on. That's one thing. Getting the space bars in. One's in. I'm gonna set flush. Yeah, I love Shibuya. Akihabara was dope. And Shinjuku was cool. The only issue I had with Shinjuku is like we'd go there at night and you'd see everybody drunk. You'd see people either passed out or like stupid drunk. And since COVID was still like new, relatively new, and not like it was never a big threat in Japan, but like I know one of the hot spots while we were there was Okinawa, so we never actually, or not Okinawa. It was what do you call it? Not Kyoto. I'm blanking on the name. I know Okinawa's on an island. Where where the Universal Studios Japan's at. Forgot the name of that city. But we didn't end up going there. We went to Kyoto and I walked on a mountain and had a lot of fun doing that. I actually met up with someone in the keyboard community over there in Japan. We hung out for a day. He lives near Sendai, so I got to travel to Sendai on the bullet train, and that was really cool. I bought a JR pass and was able to use, like, get my money's worth out of it. No, it wasn't AIO3. He was actually just getting back because he's back there right now because of COVID. He was just getting back because of COVID when, like, I was getting ready to leave. I messaged him and he was like, "Yeah, man, if you want to hang out." He's like, "I don't know though, like, because of everything going on, it might not be a good idea." I was like, "That's understandable." I got to meet him at SoCal, so that was pretty cool. He's a nice guy. Next time I go, maybe if he's still there, I'll see if he wants to hang out. There's a lot of stuff that when I go back, there's more things that I'm going to do probably by myself. Because going with a group of 9 was pretty wild at times. Like, it was fun, but there was just things that I didn't get to experience. And if I wanted to, I had to go experience them by myself. And going to a foreign country for the first time is pretty crazy to me. Because like that far away from here was kind of scary, not really too much. I felt really safe there. I did things on my own, but like could have done more. Yeah, a little bit of culture shock. I'm down to move there one day though. Like, I think that'd be pretty dope. I'd have to find something to work over there on, like a job wise. Try to get a visa for over there or something. Two local sales yesterday in SoCal. Yeah, dude, SoCal has so many people for the community. It's insane. That meetup, like, we've had Texas meetups where we've had like 100+ people come, but like the SoCal one I think was more for sure. It was wild. That to me seems like a keycon in itself. Like, it's crazy. KeyCon had a lot of people. You went to a random mech keyboard meetup before. In SoCal or like... That's interesting. I know in San Antonio, like I'll plan small mini meetups. I used to. I had somebody ask me the other day, when's the next Texas meetup? And we were like, not anytime soon. Like, you know, we gotta wait till this calms down because like Texas is like one of the most infected like states. Like it's crazy. The amount of people getting sick right now is crazy high here in Texas. So I'm doing my best to stay like safe. I've been washing my hands a lot. Trying not to touch my face as much. And like I've been wearing a mask anytime I can. I'm worried that like just like how people don't want to wear masks, like certain people, I'm worried that that's how it's going to be for vaccine. Like, the vaccine's not going to work unless everybody gets it. I feel. Why is the Jane V2 so expensive? I see people offering like 3K. I would say this community is kind of like artwork. Like, I value these boards like pieces of art. And Yutsky, or Sam, the creator of the Jane V2 and Jane boards, in my opinion, is someone on par with like a world famous like painter. Like, so the boards he makes are just like the highest quality you can get for this community, which is why people like pay that much for the boards. Whereas that's why it bothers me a little bit seeing these like new boards, brand spanking new, come out and then go for sale for like $1,800, $1,900, $2,000. Because like those designers are brand spanking new. Like, yeah, the board had a lot of hype, I guess, but like they like, man, I don't know. I guess it's just like an up and coming like artist if you think about it like that. First time maker $600 board. Yeah, see? Yep. That was one of what board was that? Infinitum, I think, was $600 for like, and like I know back in the day, and even like currently, I want to say some boards like the Matrix boards, they originally went for the Matrix 1.20 G. I know went for $350. And now someone sold their board for I think $1,000 the other day. That board. So like, it's wild. Like Matrix, I think it's worth. It's not worth the $1,000, but it's worth up to $800, I'd say. So, oh, Bogon, hey, how's it going, man? Thank you for the bits. My icon didn't change for that. I added new audio and everything for bit donations, for tips, for subs, and I guess that one it didn't change. That's funny. How's it going, man? Ooh, you sent your 1.2 OG to Nathan. Yeah, see, like the 1.2 OG, like in my opinion, that's a really nice board. The build quality feels real nice. The LED is pretty cool. Like I like the aesthetic. Matrix definitely has their own aesthetic, like, and it's interesting to see the new ideas that they come up with. I like the Noah, and I was talking to somebody about the new Noah, the international version of the Noah, and how the light bar on it reminds me a lot of the 1.2 OG, and I love that light bar. So I might be trying to get a Noah when those go on sale. Hopefully they don't sell out in seconds. Yeah, Vogon, I'm building a Key65. LZGHV2. That's a pretty cool board. LZ boards are pretty up there too. I know those have been around for a while. LZ's Korean, right? Like the brand, I believe. Yeah, Sean. I do like how Matrix does high quality weird shit. It's not like some of these like weird designs that you see like coming to the community. I do like looking at Matrix's their Insta account always has new renders that they have. And sometimes I don't even know if those are renders or if they just release the board only in China. Because some of these boards that they have, like, there was one that somebody showed me, and it had a blocker, a 1U blocker for this key right here on a 65. And the blocker looked like the Iron Man arc reactor chess piece. It was really cool. I forgot the name of the board, but, like, that was a Matrix board. And I think it was only in China. So... what was it? There was one of their boards that I really was interested in. I like the Able, what is it? The Able Unit 01. That's pretty cool. Any Evangelion themed board, like I just finished Evangelion earlier this week. I've never seen it before, and this was the first time, and it blew my mind. I plan on making this TKL match the set, or making it a nice purple to match. Oh, I didn't do that housing after all. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this board in purple and leave the weight and plate brass colored. And then when Unit 01 comes in, if I still have the board, I will probably powder coat the weight to match the color of the board. I think that'll be pretty cool. The only new boards I have coming in are a TKL and a 75. Currently. I still might get the Noah, but we will see. Oh, move one side. I hope you guys enjoy this new camera. Like I wanna get a rig to mount it above me, but for now I'm gonna have shoulder cam. I'm sorry my shoulder comes in every now and then. I'm getting film grain because I don't have enough lighting, I feel. My lens that I have on it's just a standard zoom with the aperture of f3.5 being the lowest. So it'll be cool to start getting into photography a little bit. My main camera, the one that you see, is a Lumix G7. I just got it last Wednesday. Oh no, sorry, I came in this Wednesday actually. I ordered it last week. It's been on my I've been talking about it at work, my previous job before I got laid off with a coworker, and then I was talking to friends about cameras and they mentioned it too. So after hearing a few people tell me that they liked it, I thought it can't be that bad of a camera. So got to figure out steps for this. So it's gonna be these two, right? Yeah. These stabs, I believe these are on Prime KB. Let me check. I want to say these are just the smoke. Oh, my keyboard's unplugged. Yeah, these aren't my, these are the customers' stabs. But I think he's out of the stabs right now. Screen stabs. Is it Prime KB? No, these could be from Mike. Novel keys. I'm not too sure. These look like Duroc smoked housings. Is there any overlap between the custom keyboard scene and high-end watch scene? My friends from business school got me into watches, and now I want a Rolex or two. Whew. Whew. There's a little bit. I feel like all hobbies overlap in some sense. I know I've seen, what is it? Mechanical pinheads. There's a subreddit for that where it's like people that own pens, nice pens, and like keyboards. And then I know knives are getting big right now. So there's like a scene for knives, pens, cameras, and what is it? Fresco, thank you for the follow. Knives, pen, cameras, and probably watches. You just got to talk to enough people, you know, get into watches. Zoom, thank you for the follow. Okay. So everything's screwed on for this. Let me check something. So, oh man, I should have asked the customer. I don't know if he's watching right now. If he wants this. I think, no, yeah, he does want the gasket. Yeah. This will be pretty interesting. See how this goes. I've never used actual like silicone or rubber like gasket for, or not gasket, but like foam, I guess, for in between plate and PCB. This is the first. On all, like on the boards that I liked, I did it in between. I did EVA foam, but it's been a while. My Bauer doesn't have that foam either. And that's a polycarb plate. All right, let's test out. Let's test out the PCB. Let me get my tweezers out. Where are my tweezers at? Oh, I don't know why they're over there right now. One sec. Screwed everything in, right? Yeah. What should I have? I have a overlay with it. No. Let me just add. Window capture. There we go. Oh yeah. Hey Flubber. Yeah, no problem, man. Testing out the oh, is it flashed actually? It might not be flashed. It should be though. This PCB is clean. I like the design on it. Okay, the whole row's correct. Hey, Liger, how's it going, man? Yeah. So today's this build. I think next week I'm going to build his Polaris. I don't know if I should do it tomorrow or Tuesday. Because my lighting setup doesn't get here until, like, I'm going to wait for the lighting setup actually to get here. That way, it's all correct. I mind game. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Let's move this actually down here. There we go. Oh, I clicked out. But yeah, Polaris next week. Probably next Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever that comes in. This must be FN. Yeah, it's FN. The Polaris is gonna have holy pandas in it. Holy, is it Arctic pandas or mint pandas? I don't know which yacht housing. It's one of the yacht housings. Sure best. Yeah. Zoom. So yeah, it's funny. It's both here in San Antonio because currently, let me see what the temp is today. The temp's actually like pretty insanely hot. Let me check my phone real fast. Let's see. Okay. Where's the temp? It's currently, well, it's 88 here. No, sorry, 97 here. Whew! Excessive heat warning. So it's both. Wait, did that show flying ice cream? What? Oh, that looks really good. So, let's see. So that's all tested. The two keys that were chattering, that's only because of me. Everything's fine on here. This PCB is clean. Okay, let me get rid of. There you go. So. Yeah, I like that a lot. Best linear switch. For me, it's GAT inks, but I have yet to use H1s. When I tried H1s, H1s are basically JWK linears, which are basically alpacas, and I think Novel Keys is even his new switches. Those I want to say are probably going to be my favorite linears. So I'm a linear guy. That's all I use. I have some Holy Pandas that I just bought. I haven't used tactiles in over a year. So that will be an interesting interesting rebuild whenever I put those in whatever board I have. This is strange how this is gonna sit. I'm gonna put the stabs away. Thoughts on Tangies? Tangies are loud. The current Tangies that are out. Oh, this bag's for this. This one's not for the screws. Oh. Tangies are pretty cool. I've built one board with Tangies, and they were stock Tangies. There was no lube on any of them. They were pretty smooth. I don't know if that stream is still here, but yeah, it was a polycarb canoe. I know one of my friends has some that he likes. So, Tangies being the smoothest linears? Maybe. Depends on, like, honestly, like, we're getting to the point where stems are just ultra smooth. It just depends on, like, the housing material they're made out of and the sound. Because most linears I like. I don't like the retooled blacks in my KBD 8X. Not a fan of the sound. I'll do a typing test in a bit for that board. What about the best plate for linears? Polycarb or palm. That is my recommendation. Maybe carbon fiber. I've yet to try a carbon fiber plate on a board. So. S3LQ, how you doing, man? Yeah, I have an 8X. This is it right here. Ah, it's heavy beast. Hey, thanks for the follow. Are polycarb and palm the same or different? They are different. I don't know the chemical makeup of them, but I know for a fact that they are different. In like looking at them, this is polycarb. You can see how it's clear, and you can see my hand through it. Palm is kind of like a milky color, but I like plastic plates. So let's set this above. Yeah, I think these switches, which one's better, PC or palm? My opinion, PC, polycarb. Let's see. This is weird. Is this? Oh, that's straight. No. Yo, what up, Stash? How's it going, my dude? So this is interesting material to me. Okay, that switches in. Strange. Thank God it clicked in. I guess I don't have to stretch around it. Thank you, my dude. Yeah, I'm glad I'm back streaming again. It's great to be back. Back at it. Back on this grind. Oh. Interesting. You know what? Are these gonna push in? There's a hole for this one. That's off-centered. That's centered. Do I know of any sub $500 TKLs? There currently is a group buy going for the KBD 8X Mark II. These that are in were just some of the first original run, but they're making another run of it. So man, this is a weird, like, how do I push this rubber out of the way? That's not, it's been in the, okay, I'm not really liking this thing. You like, if you can see it, the switches don't really fit in the PCB at all. But you see how it's overlapping? It's not even on the plate. It's lower than the plate. I should have autofocus turned on, but it doesn't look like it's on. Strange. Oh, you got WAP today. Oh. Yeah. Mech 27v1. You know what's funny is I told a friend about those files, how they were open to the public, and they're running a board for it right now, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is a fixed plate. That's awesome. At least for these switches. But I think that's a cool idea. Honestly, if I were you, I would do that. See if you could get a private little group run going and lower the cost to about that much. Find a factory that'll run it. Don't make any profit. Just do it at cost if you can. For like friends. It'd be even better if you can do it local friends. That's like big brain, dude. That's galaxy brain. Because then you don't have to worry about it running out. And you get a TKL that's nice with brass. So I say go for it. Okay. Yeah. Zoom, I don't know if you're a fan of the Flash. But there was a character named Zoom on there. And there's a board called the Godspeed 75 that's themed after the Flash. And one of the colorways was Zoom. And that's the colorway I have coming in. This is... Yeah, these switches aren't... I wonder how many sets you have. Yeah. I do not condone flipping, but if you flip, that is your choice and your... up to you. So I guess this rubber is gonna like keep squishing, compressing as I put switches in. 10 unwrapped. Holy crap, that's a lot. Yeah, sell them for new. I'd be interested to see what you have. I got lucky finding Honeywell round 1 with the board. It was on WASD's site, WASD keyboards. They had they were selling poker V3s, Vortex pokers, with Honeywell and Hyperfuse. Oblivion, Hydro, Carbon, Skydolch. Hydro, I don't see Hydro a lot on Mech Market at all. So I think that one will sell fast. Honestly, all of them are going to sell fast. It's just anything GMK will sell. I'm gonna go back to make sure that I got all of them in the pin and none of them are bent. If you have original hyperfuse with the F8 key, I think that's the one that was missing from a lot of people's sets. That'll probably go for a lot. Or really fast. No. There we go. I was hindering. Hey, Ham, how's it going, my dude? Thank you. I'm getting some lights. They're coming in from Amazon later in the week, and I should be able to get that going. So this film grain will be reduced even more. It's not even that bad. Could be worse. The lighting's gotten better over here in San Antonio outside. I have my the curtain open. This rubber piece in the middle, or the silicone in the middle, is pretty strange. There's a new one for me. Where's my... I have a cup filled with a switch puller for stuff like this. This is really difficult to put on, but it's coming through, so we're just gonna keep going with it. Yuri set in your closet. Ooh. Dude, get that Yuri hype going. Oh, both of these pins are bent. That's fine. Okay, they're already unbent. Yeah, GMK Yuri is pretty dope. I know it just got announced for round 2 with, what is it, Sky Data. That's pretty cool. That one's, it's pretty dope. This rubber gasket is like, I bet the pins again. It's hard to get it on, man. I haven't watched Teja Types in a little bit, like in a couple of weeks. Has he built a Key65 yet? I want to see his take on this board. He built a Primus. Yeah, I saw that Primus. I know he had to postpone it because of his kitty. His kitty was sick. I love his cats. His cats are cute as fuck, dude. I love cats. I'm allergic to cats, though, so I can never have one. Same with Apiary. I know Apiary has cats, or a cat. That one's super cute too. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna try this switch down here. I think I found a tactic to get switches in. I lift the rubber a little bit from where it's supposed to be. It'll compress around it eventually when I go to solder the switches in. So if I do Mac 27 around, where's the best place to get a PCB? It sounds like people like the Heinebusch PCBs these days, but I think it's sold out. Zoom, I would look into, yeah, the Heinebusch. He runs them constantly. I want to say the group buys always run. Because I believe that board will work with the Heinebusch PCB. So that's like a good way to go with it. You can message him and be like, hey, I'm doing a small run of these. Do you think you'd be able to help me out and get these PCBs? I'm not 100% sure if you'd be able to do that, but yeah. Lagger. Tyson, do you know a way to fix a lifted pad? I messed up desoldering my mouse. Desoldering your mouse? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I would say jump it, but I don't know where the traces are on the mouse. I would say find the traces, find where the diode is for it, and see if you can jump it from there. See if that'll work. Because I'm guessing that it's like a switch. It might not be. I have no idea. Can't confirm how he has great assistance for private runs. See, exactly. Yep. Yeah. Because I think, I want to say a lot of the community, like the ones that are in it, like not looking to flip, that are actually looking for boards for themselves, are starting to do private runs. Like I've noticed that a lot. Like it's taking off. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, that one went fit. All right, man. I might have to do the trick of soldering them one at a time, and because these aren't staying smushed all the way down. If you want a numpad for a TKL, I know KBD had some in stock for their KBD pads. At least when I looked like 2 days ago, they had some in stock. I don't know about this very moment in time. But those look like they might be pretty good pads, numpads. White TX pad, but I want a gray one. My advice would be to try to find a Cerakote shop around you. You never know. Cerakote or powder coat, and you can just change that color of the white one. I used to run a Cerakote business, but that ran its course, and it got a little bit too wild, and everything was taking forever. So I finished it. Everything shipped out. Everything's with its current owners. So okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely solder them one over here, or I don't know. I'll I guess push as hard as I can. Oh, the irony. This is the first time I'm ever doing one of these foam in the middle. And is it exactly like how Nathan did with mine for my Reborn 60. Oh, I want to show you. So I should make it the same. I have a Zeal housing. Yes, I believe these are Zeal housings with UHM stems. I'm not 100% sure on that, but the top says Gatoron. They look like Zeal housings, and these definitely look like the UHM stems. And they're ultra smooth, so my guess is they are UHM stems. I'm gonna skip that one. I hope he doesn't have the exact amount. I hope he has a little bit of extra. I'll move it over here. Still need to work on getting positioning for camera right. It's not the most optimal position, but it'll do for now. It was actually worse earlier. I couldn't scoot over. Like, I was gonna push the camera if I moved. And now it's out of the way on its own tripod. So the only camera that shakes with my desk is the face cam. So no more shaky cam. I hope they sound good like this. My guess is that they're gonna sound pretty dope. Oh, that pad lifted. Or not lifted. Pin got smushed. Soldering this is gonna be pretty fast and simple. And we'll do sound tests and everything in a sec. Now, I don't have my solder fan, but I do have one coming in tomorrow. A solder fan. Because currently I just have it floating in the air. And I breathe it in. I love me some good cancer. Let's see. This pad was a little difficult at first, but now that it's like actually compressing, it's pretty cool. This board's gonna have maximum compression. Stash, you're done. Got a pair of PC fan, brother. I actually don't have any spare PC fans. Like, not that I... No, I don't have any. I thought I did, but no, I don't. I know most of them are literally PC fans. They just have like a USB connection. So it was like, I think $15 for that fan. Wasn't a lot. Although a PC fan probably would have been cheaper though. Oh, this is gonna be like a crystal clear build. This is pretty cool. Now for key sets, I was thinking the classiest one that I have for it would be Modern Dolce. I can either put Modern Dolce on it. I mean, I could put Honeywell on it, or I could do... I have Night Runner, but I was thinking of saving Night Runner for the Polaris build. Since that Polaris is black, that'd be pretty cool. And I think my camera will get Night Runner in the best like lighting possible. The colors will be like correct, or as correct as I can get them to show on camera. Because pictures that I've taken of Night Runner have not looked like accurate. People always say it's eye searing, and like it kind of is, but it's not really that bad. Like it's kind of blown out of proportion that it's eye searing. It's pretty cool. I like Night Runner a lot. So. Nope. There we go. So before I solder, I'm also going to test with space bars and stabs keys to make sure that they don't rattle. They shouldn't. I rarely have rattle happen. Okay, good. There's a couple extra switches. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Lagger, PM me a picture of it on Discord, and I'll take a look. That is pretty cool. Okay. Let me get my keys real fast for it. This is 6U or 6.25. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Let's see what the other keys sound like. Where's backspace? Yeah, unfortunately, Modern Adults came in a bag. So, Bucknut, how are you doing today? Where's my... I didn't get that after all. Backspace, that is. Okay. Strange. Build's coming along pretty awesome. I like the way the spacebar sounds. I don't think this is a stab. Switches are really lubed. The switch of a stab that sound like that. Let me think. Let's see. Sounds pretty good, you think? Let's see. I'm gonna try this again. He lubed these differently. I'm gonna try a different switch on this. See if I can get the sound to change. I think it sounds like this because it's not hitting. There's no rubber around it. Existentially, how you doing, man? For all of you guys that don't know, Existentially is currently getting ready to run a charity stream with giveaways. I believe it's next weekend. I'll have a link in my Discord for all the information on that. So, keyboard. Whoa. That is incorrect. That do ! board, and that'll tell you all the boards I currently have. Keyboards. I didn't realize how out of date that one is. That's funny. Yeah. Onomi25, thank you for the follow. Okay, now we're worried about positioning. This is a fixed plate, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues with that actually. Any crooked caps? Okay. Let's get to soldering. This board does sound pretty good already. I'd be interested to see what this sounds like for without this like rubber or the silicone thing in the middle. Oh, Jax. Thank you for the follow or the subscription, dude. How are you doing, man? Solji, how's it going, man? Wait, is this board really 1K? From my understanding, it once sold on Mech Market for $1,000, a Key65. So it's yeah, pretty mind blowing. The board's nice. I don't know if I'd pay $1,000 for it though. This one's a customer's. I didn't pay $1,000. No. Guess I'll just have to push down. As far as tab keys can go, no way. I'll have to push as much as I can. Nervous for tomorrow? What's tomorrow? I don't have anything going on tomorrow, so. Let me grab my solder iron and my giant solder thing. Close my, I forgot to close the lube. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's a good time. I'll put it on my So I already started, but I need to make this be right back screen. But I really like, this is just simple, clean. I just did a little messing around with stream elements, but this is my starting screen. It's all it's renders for the sets that I've been working on, so. Okay, I'm back. Let's get this back. There we go. So yeah, Solji, what's tomorrow? The good smell of solder fumes. I need a new, oh man, I didn't even realize I needed a mat. I'll have to just go and buy one at Altex. There's an Altex that's like close to where I live, so it's not too far. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. 2 sets of TA Royal Alpha. I think, you know what? Is that the one that was on drop? Because they discovered, is that like the old run of it, Zoom? Because if it is, Drop actually discovered they had their own in stock. Like lost. And they were shipping them to people. It was pretty wild. So I'm the way I'm soldering right now is I'm doing 1 pin at a time. The 1 pin method, because since this rubber or the silicone piece doesn't allow me to, the switches don't sit flush on the PCB, what I'm doing is I am soldering one in, pushing as hard as I can and reflowing to make sure that the switch is as far as it can be up against the PCB, or I guess against the rubber piece. And then going to the other leg and repeating to make sure that I get like the best possible seal for the switches that I can get. Typically I don't do this though. Oh, that's where's my cup? I have a cup of utensils I keep behind my monitor. I don't know why I keep it behind so far back. I did a little bit too much solder on that joint. There we go. Numbra and solarized alphas for that. Those have ran on drop a couple times already, right? They were from the originative drops that they used to have on drop. Back when it was mass drop. Oh, I forgot to do the other one over here. One second, I think that's DHL at my door. Okay, I'm back. So, this is the Ashes Sirius. I can't sell that one for 3K. Man, the community would be, they would come after me so fast, the entire artisan community. So, that one's forever staying in my Ashes collection of artisans. I don't have pretty much one of every artisan for Ashes. The only one I'm missing is the archetype. I need to contact him for that. I just haven't gone around to it. I don't even know if he has one for me anymore. If not, it's okay. Like, I really like those artisans, and I understand if others wanted it and others got it. I'm not upset about that. It's all good. I've seen people willing to pay like 300 for them. It's pretty nuts. Yeah, they were. It was really selected. Like, really hard to get that the art key. Did you try to enter for the bowl? The bowl was really cool. I've seen pictures of the bowl, and I think that's the colors are a lot more akin to the mod colors of Ashes. This one matches the mods and the alphas. 3.6K. So let's see if they will pay for 3.6K. Because there was also someone that was bidding 420.69, or it was some weird number, 42.69 for each item to just kind of like mess with them, which is a horrible thing to do. Like, I don't condone that at all. So I think they rolled back those donations. So let's see. I'm actually surprised like how well this is going for this. What? So it looks like Metaverse Round 2 extras are going to be live right now. But I don't know how extras are going to be live if they haven't gotten in the ones right now. That's weird. If anybody was wanting to get Metaverse Round 2, look at switchmod.net today. I'm probably like leaking it. I'm pretty sure the creator of Metaverse is leaking it on his Discord. Y10, is it Willow? Wilo? Thank you for the follow, man. Willow. Willow's right. How's it going today, Willow? I have a friend that goes by Willow online. This is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. It's going to take a little bit longer than normal solder, but it's understandable. Each joint is, or not joint, but each switch is getting pressed as close as possible. It's compressing this material. I think we're gonna need a better sound out of the switches by doing this. I'm doing good. Soldering a Key65 right now. $1,000 keyboard. I keep thinking I'm close to my tripod and I'm not. Yeah, he didn't say what time. He just said extras will be live on switchmod.net today. Look out and good luck on picking up the set. I get lucky. I traded him a base kit of Ashes for base kit of the set. So whenever the sets actually come in, since he's the designer, my guess is he might actually get them before they actually ship out to other people. So I might have mine before other people have it, which would be really cool. If you can't tell, I love Persona 5. All my notifications are the related. They're the sound clips from the game. I don't know if that is allowed on Twitch. I took a shower and I thought it over and was like, I know streamers, like big streamers, use songs for their notifications. And then I thought of another streamer that does, no, there wasn't a group buy for it today. The Metaverse Round 2 extras are just live for some odd reason. But I thought about why like other streamers that might use sound clips from other games. And I know the Guitar Hero streamer Asai uses Megalovania sound for his, or not Megalovania, Sans audio for his soundbite. So I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I'm not 100% though. If they if I get an email about it, then I'll remove it or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna fight any of that. Is there a GB today? No. There's ones running right now, but not like starting today, I don't think. I don't know what tomorrow is. 1K keyboard, yeah. This is the mech market prices are what makes this 1K. I am gonna get carpal tunnel from doing this so much. Actually, I'm gonna solder this whole row. Column. Oh, that's a lot of solder. Yeah, 850 on average. Yeah, but you get people out there that are asking that much just on a whim. A lot of times what people will do is they'll do a price, like a high price or better offer, and then typically, like, I guess the mentality behind that, and I've seen it too, is you'll say or better offer, and then people will come at you with like $50 cheaper, $100 cheaper, and then that's actually the price you're wanting to sell it for. Like in your mind, that's what you were hoping people would want to buy it for. Yeah. Duck Jetfires you're going for these days. I do not. The one friend that I do know that has a Duck Jetfire has never sold it. He's kept it with him in his possession. They're pretty cool boards. The Cerakote Shop's worked on one before. Four kits sitting in Pittsburgh. I want to recoup my cost on two, I think. From OGGB. I don't know if it was that board that they were having PCB issues with originally. You probably could easily recoup your cost and some, dude. I don't even think I was around during the original run of those boards, so I don't even know like the prices they were originally sold for. I joined the hobby pretty late. Like I've only been in it for going on like maybe 3.5 years, maybe 4 years. Whenever the White Fox first started running, it had first shipped, not run. It had first shipped. That's when I joined the community. The original ones. Like a coworker got me into the community. And then it got me in the rabbit hole. I think it was in 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Understandable. That's good that you can bounce around, coming back in and out. I know friends that are actually just leaving, just entirely. They're just done. What kid would build them himself? Wow. Yeah. Those are old boards. Do you have any OTDs? Those go for a fuck ton of money. You can buy a brand new car with it. Put a down payment on a brand new car with those money, man. Like, original OTDs go for a crap ton of money right now. I think someone just listed one for like they were willing to pay like $8,000 to find one. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah, this is taking a little bit longer. But this is securing each switch properly. So the owner of the board will appreciate this. He doesn't realize right now. He might watch the VOD, but like because this foam is like. I could have just been lazy and just that fell out. I think I didn't. Leave the switches how they are and just solder the tops of them. Oh yeah, so the UTD is a known fake. Like that one comes out like out of the box. Hey, this is a clone. We want you to know this automatically. Like we put a U here for people to know. But the fake koalas, yeah, I remember those. That was before I actually had like I've talked to KC on Fire or KCon Fire, and he was like, he knows people that have like original koalas and shit, and he knew about the fakes and stuff. And like, I remember when like that was back on Mech Market, some dude trying to sell the fakes, and he like called him out on it, and I think the guy stopped trying to sell on Mech Market. It's pretty wild. Yeah. Yeah. Dude's a friend of mine. I've never met him, but like I've been in voice chat with him before on other Discords and stuff, and we've hung out in Discord, just chatting, playing games. I think we played Apex once before. He has a lot of hind boards. A lot of key cults. I think next year I want to try to get a Key Colts #2 stainless steel. And I'm probably going to have to commission it. So I was thinking about trying to do a private commission run of it. In like something like maybe GMK Ashes colors or something, because the silver already like is pretty dope. So maybe have the top just be like a lighter silver or a darker silver, darker gray. Duck and TX have been your thing. What do you think of the new TX designs? Well, I want to get your opinion on those. You like the new TX a lot. People were turned off with it. Yes. No, was it the lip? I was turned off by those like ridges that they have on the sides of them. Like it just, that's weird to me. I like the old designs, the V1s. Like I had a TXCP for a little bit. I'll never get that board back, man. That was I got scammed with it. I gave it to Teslatron with the condition that he was going to give me a keyboard. And, yeah. That never happened. It was a 1-for-1 trade. I didn't pay him any money. He didn't pay me any money for the board. And I think within a week of him having it, he sold it and made all the money back on it. It is what it is. Back then, I think the value of it was like around $550. So, but overall, that's the most expensive thing I've ever had happen to me, like scam wise. Good idea. E8 V1. Oh, yeah. There was, I forgot, there wasn't even that many of those boards out there. Didn't the E8 V2 run this year? Or last year? E8.5, yeah. I think, from my understanding, the quality of the exclusive boards has gotten a lot better than what it used to be. Okay, second row is done. We got a couple columns done too. Yeah, Zoom, I'll let you know. Because, like, the stainless steel, they only ran it once. So, like, I know I've looked into commissioning it, and it was going to be around 3,800, which I'm willing to pay that much. But if I can work out maybe like a 10 run of it, that might knock it down to like 2,500. And that, like, 1,300 is a pretty big deal to save money on a board. So, like, I'm willing to drop money on it for sure, because that'll be the most expensive keyboard I have. They do, yeah, they do group commissions. Bucknut, yeah, I've known a couple people that have done group commissions through them, and they're currently getting made. And, like, I've met George and Zach before too. They're super nice guys. They'll work with you. Like, if I'm sure if you want something, they like their price. I'm willing to pay. Like I said, I was willing to pay the 3,800. They're like I've talked to them enough and have seen their work and stuff. Like, I know it's good quality. So they deserve that price point that they sell their boards at. All the work that they put into their company and stuff. Tinker Rush. Yeah, I saw that. I said it earlier on stream. How you doing today, Tinker? Yeah, Metaverse Round 2 Extras. Soon. But then numpads too. I don't believe they have numpads. Might be something that they're thinking of in the future, because numpads for TKOs are pretty hot. The only numpad I have is a from a meetup event called Key Crawl, and it was a beer crawl in Austin, Texas, and we built numpads out there. So, oh, nice! You have a 160 coming in this week. Dope. Yeah, I saw someone show that their stuff, the boards were shipping. If you guys join my Discord, I'll probably have it run through there. The ! Discord. Like, that's projects for sometime next year. Like, it's not going to be for a while until, like, probably when Ashes ships. Then I'm going to look into doing it. That way I can send them keycaps, and they can work on getting the correct, like, alpha color for the top. Or maybe even the mod color for the top. Like, I think that'd be pretty dope. So, almost halfway done soldering this. Taking a little bit longer than normal. Oh, that Pin's bent. That's fine. It's funny, from the angle that I'm soldering, it looks like I'm doing ball joints. And like, I'm whirring, but then I turn it, and they're all volcanoes. I was like, okay. I thought they're pretty good, so. I might start posting on Mech Market to do commissions for builds. Post pictures of these joints. Because these are, I think this might be one of the best ones I've done so far. I've had many practices, many builds. I have too many to count. The switch right here. Where's my... Okay, that's fixed. Yeah, this pad, it's pretty funny. You can see how it's pushed out up top. That's funny. On this side, well, I haven't soldered it all, but you can see how it's starting to bow a little bit. Right there, it's bowing. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw Dixie Mech also started doing commissions for Bowers. Thought that's pretty interesting. I like my Bower a lot. I recommend it to anybody that's looking at a high premium quality gasket board. I enjoyed a lot. That's mainly my main board that I use. This KBD 8X is pretty cool. I use it quite a bit, but I don't like the way it sounds right now. I'm waiting. I ordered a polycarbonate plate for it from Project Keyboards. He has a group buy going on right now for them for the KBD 8X Mark II. If any of you guys have that board and are looking for another plate, he'll be running that, and those plates will ship in September. So by September, I'm sure I'll either get some H1s or some alpacas or some of Mike's switches that he has coming in. The new ones that he has, the JWKs. I think I'm going to stick with linear because once that I enter the Ogre, I've seen Zek's boards in real life. I've seen the Solgi, and I've seen the other stuff he's had at meetups. They're high quality boards. So anybody that entered that, I like. You'll enjoy it. I've actually Cerakoted a commission that he made for one of his friends. Back before I started the service of like the main or the first round of the service that I did, Sarah Clack. He oh yeah, I mean, I hyped for the JWK recolors because I've talked to Rensuya. I talked to Rensuya quite a bit, and he's built a lot of boards, and he's always like hyping up the next or linear switch. Like he'll buy it and then he'll tell me like it's his favorite. But he was saying that the JWKs that he bought, the H1s, he bought 200 and he plans on buying 200 more the next time he can. They're the smoothest and they sound the best. That's it. He's like, there's no, like, you just got to replace the springs in them. And he goes, once you get that, that's it. Like, that's it for tactiles. Or no, sorry, linears. There's no reason to buy any other linear. He said they sound better than inks. So, like, yeah. And for me, inks is my go-to switch. Oh, what up, Angel? How's it going, man? What do you think of my new camera angle? Is it Tyson Clown enough? The shoulder cam? Some Vint Blacks on Mech Market the other day. Yes. I don't know if JWK is Duroc. I want to say Duroc's a different. I don't know if alpacas are Duroc. If they are, then yes. Yes, they are. But if not, then JWK linears are just alpacas in different colors. Yes. Yeah. No, they're not. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, mics, alpacas, H1s, all the same switch. You're not going to be disappointed with any of them. And if you are, you could easily sell them on Mech Market. Like, it's... I'm glad there's so many different colors out there of them, and so many different vendors are selling them. Because that means that not everybody's going to be running to Mike, like, for the creams, and just selling out of the creams almost instantly. Or the inks. I'm really happy that there's different vendors, and there's different little runs of these. Like, it's pretty awesome. Like, I felt the H1s in hand. Because I actually, what's funny is, I bought some H1s and they came in. My issue was that I used... So, I had a friend of mine who wanted me to build his boards. Or he wanted me to lube his switches. And I got them from him back in December. And I guess I lubed them and then used them in a build. So I completely forgot that those were his switches because it's so much time went on that I just thought they were mine. Like, I must have bought them at some point and just never used them. So now is the time to use them. So I felt bad and I was like, look, man, instead of like paying you back, let me just give you these, because they were Telios. So I told him, hey, just take these H1s. I think his Telios, they were like, he had a pack of 70 of them and I had 90 H1s. So he got a better deal with the H1s. And those are just smoother than Telios and sound better than Telios. So in the long run, it was a better win for him. I even hear friends that are telling me that they'll run H1s stock. They'll change the spring out, but they'll run them without lube. That's how good they are. Like, it's fine. Let's see. So, Angel, if you're just catching the stream, I don't know if you were here earlier. This board that I'm soldering, the Key65, this $1,000 keyboard I'm soldering, has this silicone material in between. So the switches weren't sitting flush when I put them in on the plate. They weren't sitting flush with the PCB. So what I'm doing is I'm compressing as I'll solder one joint, squeeze as hard as I can, and then solder, like, reflow it to get the best possible, like, connection. So far, so good. So... Careful with the stabs, what do you mean? What's wrong with the stabs? Did he have issues with them? Jam up on the gummy. The gummy's not in any way on them. Gummy's nowhere near it. You can see. Gummy's not there. Gummy's not there, yeah. Gummy's nowhere near this one, and Gummy's nowhere near this one. His left shift. Yeah, man. This must be another run of it, because there's clear cutouts for the stabs around the gummy. It's weird that it's an actual gummy. Oh. Which switch is it? This one. My entry got caught the first time around. Interesting. Well, I tested what all the switches were in the PCB already beforehand to make sure. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I wonder if this is a different one, if they changed it, because there's not even a bottom part for it. Like, there's nothing around. Oh, you know what? It could be that they also cut them before they shipped them out. They started cutting them more, because I think these are still shipping. I know Polaris's are still shipping. So I get pushed. A couple more. Okay. Yeah, the noise that I'm hearing is the pin hitting the PCB, the housing, the bottom housing, like touching the bottom of the PCB, which is where it should be for the switch. It should be as close as possible. The one thing I like about this one is that it's a fixed plate for bottom row, so I don't need to worry about if the switches are crooked. Okay. Two more left. Last one. Okay, there we go. Time to put this board together. It'll cool off back there. This is wild. Oh, fuck. I'm big dumb. Well, good thing I have my solder sucker right here. Soldered one too many switches. Zoom, this has a blocker on this switch over here, so it won't fit. Yeah. Sometimes I gotta reflow it to get it all off. Yo, Ray, what's up, my dude? How's it going? Get a Dremel and remove the blocker. Whew. From the polycarbonate itself? Oh, God. Monka S, dude. Okay. And I love, this is why, so this was actually a tool. I used to own an HHKB, a Topre board. Oh, Angel. Thank you for gifting a sub to Tinker Rush. Oh, my stuff's kind of jacked right now. I messed with it a little bit. But, so this came with an HHKB, it was a keycap remover. And I was like, this is a really bad keycap remover because it has, like, it's going to scratch the caps. So, I use it as a switch remover because it has the pins. They're the exact sizes for MX switches. It's weird. It's like they knew this wasn't going to be used with a Topre board. Okay, let's screw this together. Should be all good now. Yeah, there we go. Compression. This is gonna be really compressed. Yes! I watched the first episode. Yes, I watched it the day it came out. I loved it. Dude, I think the next season of ReZero might be it's gonna be like insane. No, oh yeah. So I think it might be the best season of ReZero. You haven't seen it, I'm not gonna say anything. Why would I spoil you, Ray? Okay. You know what I also watched, Ray? I'd never seen before. And I loved it. It's now one of my top animes that I've like ever watched. Evangelion. I never watched Evangelion, and I finally watched it for the first time ever. Oh, the screw fell. What? See, yes. I've heard a lot of people weren't a fan. Dude, I loved it. I loved it. I don't know what it was. Oh, I do know what it was. It's all the twists and turns of the anime. And the deepness of the anime itself. Like, my mind was blown watching it. I was like, why is it taking me this long to watch it? So, if you guys are... well, you can't see it. It's kind of hard to see. I'm not screwing these all the way down. I'm screwing them not over tightened because it is polycarb. I don't want to crack anything. But I'm just trying to get the case closed best I can. And then I'll screw it a little bit farther down per screw. This is a pretty cool board. All right, one more. Yeah, this is really tight. I honestly, I don't know if these gaskets are really going to do anything or if this is just going to feel like it's sandwich mount. No, I haven't watched the new Trigger anime. Also, it's bowing at all 3 points. Okay, does yours do this? It's supposed to be flush. Same with this side. Yeah, I'm gonna unscrew it, but like, this is what I was told to do because of the gaskets. Someone was telling me that they were supposed to be smushed like this. That's really dangerous. Not dangerous, but like, God. So this doesn't sit flush. Like, I don't know how to make this work. I know. Yeah. No, I know that, Angel. This is, I think, just a bad design from Fox Lab. These gaskets aren't, or not. I don't think it's scuffed. Kay, are you still watching? Can you tell me why this came out bowed? And how I'm supposed to screw this in? Man, that's... yeah. It's Fox Labs, yeah. User bowed too? Oh no, hold on. We're gonna be on an adventure right now. There was someone else here that had built this board. It's not that silicone piece. It's the gaskets on this mount right here. This green piece. I am 100% saying that there should not be mounts on the bottom portion of it. And that's the reason why this is bowing. Like, I want to remove them, and I'm betting you $10 it would be flush and it would sound great. But we're gonna test. Hold on, I have my. Let's check since it's all soldered in and like. Yeah. We're testing. Doesn't sound too bad at all. The board is bowing on the bottom. Actually, you can see it this. You can see it. Can't see it from that angle. I unscrewed it a little bit, but you can see how it's bowed. Even on the sides, it's bowed. Is yours bowed? Actually, I'm gonna put the keycaps on it. Fuck it. Let's go. We'll put keycaps on and then we'll get back to this in a second. Short shift. No, wrong shift. I have the alu version, so it was a problem for you. Yeah. So I'll search for it and check to see. That's the wrong size. Says bolts. This might sound the exact same as. So these switches might not sound that great in the long run, but they are ultra smooth. Oh. Probably, Ray. Your brain's pretty smooth. They don't sound too bad. It could be a lot worse. Should we do the accents on Modern Dolch? Or should we just go accentless? This is pretty flexy. The gummy's pretty dope. S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L. Yeah, these don't sound bad actually. They sounded really bad on my poker. Not gonna lie, I like blocker 65s. I was gonna buy one of these boards. I didn't buy it after all. I was gonna get an alu version. I think they're pretty cool. I didn't get one after all, but I do like the blocker. The blocker's pretty dope. Man. If someone can go back and clip the Boeing, that way I can show the owner of the board, and we can post it on the GCAC thread. So no FM, it's this. This is incorrect. No, this is fine. Is there even a 1UFN key? Should always be a 1UFN key. I'll go with escape. We'll stay with the way it works. Is there 2 of these? Oh no, this is cat. Caps. Where's my C key? Oh, are these flipped? Those totally are. That's funny. Let's see it. Where's that normal escape? I know there's a normal escape in here somewhere. Escape. Where is my C key? Why am I being big dumb right now? Here's FM. Thank you. That should be good. Yeah, I'll go back and look at it in a bit. Thank you, Kay. C's still in the bag. That's why. Okay. And what goes right here? Is it delete? Delete goes right here, right? Yeah. You know, compression did not. I was worried that the compression was not going to fix this issue. And I was right. Is this one end? No, that's wrong. I think it's page down. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's page down, page up. Key65, Modern Dolch. This Boeing is bothering the crap out of me. And put these keycaps away, then we'll do a sound test. Mind you guys, I still type slow, so I apologize. If you guys want to make predictions, I'm around 64, 65. So I'd say make it around 60 to 70, anywhere around there. Thank you. Now what's cool is since I just soldered on my desk mat, the desk mat has solder on it, which that sucks, but I mean, I really don't mind because I'll just take it and wash it at home at my parents' house, and I will, I have like 7 other desk mats that I just washed. So those will be rotated. And then every time I do a build, I'll just rotate mats and then just keep washing them. That way they... 40. Yeah, these don't sound too bad. No, I don't stack dust mats. This is the only one I have. Right here, at least, right now. So... Dilemma time, guys. This is correct. This is flush, these 2 pieces. This bottom is not. You can see it. Now, The issue is, do I leave it like this, post in the Discord, or post it on the Reddit, the thread for Geek Hack, or do I just remove the gaskets and see if it sounds the same? I don't like this. The Type-C connector, the Type-C connector is sitting on this piece of aluminum. What? Can't that cause it to short? Other than that, this is a clean build. So, yeah, everything's clean on it. Oh. I want to see how close is this match. This isn't exact, but it's pretty dope. Let's see how the stem is. What do you guys think? Let me get a picture for YouTube. If this will ever go up on YouTube, it might not. Very cool, Kanye. Kanye 2020. Let's see how close can I get it. There you go. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I think this series will work with modern adults for now. And then when Ashes comes in, I'm gonna have a whole TKL row of artisans. All right, let's test it. Do you guys know, is this in VIA? Yeah, no, this plate wasn't split BS. You could not do split BS on this plate. It was fixed. Seeing those gaskets is pretty dope. On top and bottom. Oh, you have it in VIA? There's a file for it in VIA? Oh, okay. Should be on the Geek Hack page? Okay. Let me put the feet on it. That's wild that it doesn't fit exact. It bows. The polycarb bows. I couldn't have been the first person to build polycarb. There's no way. Like I don't. There's no way. I love when feet are exact. Like they have cutouts that are exactly the right size. Feels so satisfying. Let me click on this real fast. I do want to see this. Where is... I see a lot of aluminum boards. Has anybody done poly? This person did poly. He did. I want to see out from someone's side if they did poly for the bottom. No, I think you guys are trolling me. That doesn't look like they did it for one side of the bottom. No, what is this? Oh, that's the... I guess you could do LEDs if you wanted to on this. That's pretty dope. Where is the... There's has to be someone that built. Okay, somebody did all poly. Oh, he lifted it? Is it Boeing in the front? I can't tell. Man, he has the lights turned on and I can't tell if it's Boeing. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to put gaskets on one. I think I'm gonna go back to the main page. On one side, I could be wrong. Like I just, it doesn't feel right. It does not feel correct at all. Having that like. Wait. It doesn't look, that looks flush. Gaskets for plate. Gaskets for plate. Case side down. Gaskets for weight. Bottom side down. Gaskets for the weight. For more photos, click this album. Let's see if they have. So it looks like aluminum's flush. The photo that they have of the polycarb isn't flush at all, but there's no screws in it. And even the one that they have on top, there's no screws in it, and it doesn't look flush. So like I'm confused. Yeah, I see it there for Via. Super excited for this. Bruh. Is it just me or is this photo Boeing? Give me a second. I'm like pretty sure it's Boeing. What the fuck? There's no way. That's not. Oh fuck, that's huge. Look at this. Is that Boeing? Or is that just me? Right there. Yeah. What the fuck, man? Big yikes. And that's with an aluminum bottom. It's polycarb mid piece. That's wild. I can't find any other photos of it. I see like the back, but like, am I doing this right? Like these don't look, that doesn't look flush to me right here. That looks like it's out a little bit. Like I don't know. Oh, what? Right here? Looks like it sticks up a little bit, like it doesn't screw in all the way. Like you're not supposed to screw it in all the way. Like it doesn't seem right. Nobody's mentioned this. Okay, let's write it out. Let's write this out. I'm gonna take a look at what you sent me, okay, or what you made, and let's see. Assembly issues. I unscrewed it a little bit, but you can see how it's bowed. Yes. We're gonna copy to clipboard. I'm gonna post this. What is it called? Bottom of the mid piece. See, let me insert it. One second. Okay. So let's see. Did it? Yeah. Even on the sides, it's bowed. Is yours bowed? Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's do the sound test. Let's go to monkey type. That's fine, that's a auto stream. This board does look beautiful though. I do like it. That series looks dope as fuck. Holy shit. I'm so glad I got one. Okay. We're gonna shrink this till about. You think that's good enough, guys? Let's bring the mic closer. Wasn't it working? What? My bad, guys, but yeah, you can hear it. I don't know if that's the mat or the actual board itself. I left it. Yeah, that might be the mat itself that's going in. But yeah, this is a Key65, Modern Dolch, Telio housing, bum wipe stem switches, lubed with. They feel like 205G0. I'm pretty sure it's the same. It's the same lube. It sounds pretty good. Honestly, for the switch itself, bum wipes don't sound good at all. This is probably the best you're gonna get bum wipes to sound. I'd use it. I don't know if I would keep the switches in the board though. Like I would probably use it for a couple months and then maybe swap them out for another. They sound a little different. Like I want more clack with my board. My Bauer sounds a little bit more clackier. But yeah. So let me hold on. See if anybody replied. I doubt it, but does he have extras? Did he list them yet? Sold out. I wonder if they already sold out. Frost 250. Bruh. Oh, 150. I was like, all the kits? Honestly, though, that's a good fucking deal, right? Okay, because you think about it, you're gonna be paying a fuck ton more. 150. That's about 195, and this is about 140 with this. Yeah, 140. This is. Sorry, not 140, 240. And then this would be 270 altogether. Have a little gnat. So you're getting a good deal. Instead of paying 270, that one's all sold out. You're getting all 4 kits for 250, saving 20 bucks. Pretty good deal. I might actually hop on these pre-orders. I didn't join this set when I probably should have. I'm a fan of ReZero. But yeah. So that issue came up. I'm not screwing it all the way in yet. There's no bowing on the top. It sits pretty flush with the mid piece. So, but yeah, it sounds pretty okay to me. I think the owner's gonna like it. The board's pretty hefty. for it being a polycarb. So it's pretty dope. But yeah, I think this might be it for today. Later on in the week, I will stream that Polaris build. We'll do that, and I'll put Night Runner on that board. We'll see. Maybe my Peaches and Cream Extra might come in, so I'll also show that off too. But we will see. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys like the new setup. Who can we raid? Let me turn off this screen. Who's streaming right now? Top Clack, Stash. Let's raid Stash. He's a cool dude. $1,000 keyboard build. Raid channel. Stash builds boards. Let's start raid. So, thank you guys again for watching. I'll be here later on this week. So, if you guys join the Discord, I'll start hitting you guys up about the private run. I'll probably make a channel for it to get it going, but we probably won't have any communication with Key Cult till like later on next year, or maybe towards like the end of this year. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and hope you guys enjoy Stash.